How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to the Golden Reel final. This is Larford Lakes. It's the one-day big money competition, and we're actually here for the first hour update. If you want to just have a quick check-in with the initial stream before this, then it is actually on this channel just before this one. Okay, so there is another stream from the initial live stream that we did. It's absolutely baking hot right now. The weather keeps changing. It's changing every few minutes. 1 minute it's overcast, you've got a ripple on it. The next minute it's flat calm. The next minute it's flat calm but red hot, big, clear skies, bright sunshine, and that's exactly what we're at now. We've been fishing, well, it's an hour and a half actually now, not first hour, because I've just done a stream on the Golden Reel Angling Facebook page, and we basically the venue's it's gone much slower now. Basically, to let you know, we were expecting it being a slow start. All the venues, all the anglers that know the venue, all the regulars were expecting a very slow start today, and to be fair, it hasn't been a fantastic start, but it has been slightly better than what we thought. However, certainly over this last 35 minutes, 40 minutes, it's almost completely switched off. It's really, even before this bright sunshine, and even before it was flat calm, it had already started to switch off. So to summarize it for you, basically down at this end of the lake, which I'm going to show you in a moment when I walk around these trees, this end of the lake is much quieter. These are the early numbers, and it's much quieter. There aren't as many fish showing on the top, and there are much fewer fish caught. However, at the other end of the lake, where the bowl is, the other side of the island, there are definitely more fish moving down there, and that's where we think the early leaders are. Certainly up till about 20 minutes ago. Dale Shepherd had caught a few fish. Des Shepherd caught one or two fish, not loads, but Dale Shepherd was doing well. But then opposite him is Matty Dawes. Now let me just switch the camera around for you. Matty Dawes, we think 20 minutes ago he was the one that was leading. He hasn't got loads more fish than anybody else, probably the same number. He's off duty. He's off duty. Well, how many fish has Adam Rumble got?
5 now.
Do you know what sort of weight he's got?
26 pound.
Right, so he's up there. He's definitely up there, isn't he? Yeah. So and just so you know, Adam is actually he's just over halfway, isn't he, going down?
Yeah.
Just the other side of the rope, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's ticking over nicely. Have you seen anyone else catch on those pegs there while you've been there?
No, not around him. It's been very quiet for quite a bit. Probably half an hour. It's been very quiet.
Right.
Mum's just had one. Lean Thornton's just had a couple just down here. So.
On this, right, okay.
Yeah,
Close,
still,
mate. Tight, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Looks like the blocker here has just hooked one. Cheers for that, Ads. Thank you.
Always.
This is the blocker on this end peg. He's just hooked one. Don't know if it's a. We'll see what that one is. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. So we have got blockers here today, as you know. Now he's lost that fish, and he's gone straight back in again. So he must be fishing a robust bait or a banded pellet or something, by the looks of it. So yeah, Adam Rumble, it looks like he's got about 26 pound. He's down there. And then Matty Dawes, we think he's got about 25 pounds. So not a mega weight at all by any means. That probably gives you an idea of how hard it is fishing at the moment. Phil Briscoe is making announcements over the tannoy every time any major fish are caught. So every time there's an F1 caught or a carp, Phil is announcing it over the tannoy. And as you probably picked up already, I've been streaming for 4.5 minutes, and he hasn't made one announcement, I don't think. So that's telling you how hard it's fishing. But as we look up the lake, I mean, look at it, it's flat calm now down at this end. Zach's just got a fish over on peg 25, which is over there. As you can see, look at it, I mean, it's flat calm. There are fish cruising about everywhere now. There are a lot more fish showing down this end. There weren't as many fish as this showing earlier. This is obviously the end peg. There are fish cruising about everywhere, and there are lots and lots of anglers just basically stood up and just looking for fish, trying to mug fish, you know. That's how hard it's fishing. That's Andy Power there, just netting a fish. He was one of the last people to catch. So it has been fishing harder down this end of the lake. So that's it at this stage. We think Adam, Max Dawes and Adam Rumble, we think they're possibly the early leaders with between 25 and 30 pound. Different, particularly down margins and things like that. You know, certainly last year, the last 40 minutes, the middle part was quiet last year in this competition, but the last 40 minutes it was like a different venue. You know, there were fish being caught everywhere, and it was so close going right into that last few minutes. And we know, you know, we're sure that's what's going to happen again today. So there's your update after, well, it's an hour and a half now. I'll be giving you another live stream in a little while. Okay, so if you don't want to miss that, please give this one a thumbs up, and put a thumbs up there if you're enjoying these updates, just to let me know that you want me to continue doing them. And hit subscribe so you don't miss out on them. You know, it's going to be an interesting, certainly the second half. Andy Powers catching 1 or 2 silverfish now. I don't know if that's because he's scaled down with the baits that he's fishing and stuff, but like I said, this end is fishing harder, so that's quite often a time when anglers will go for fish that they didn't really want to target from the start. Certainly Death Ship up there was reaching for it looked like a bag of worms, so maybe he's going down a catch anything approach just because it's fishing so hard. So there's your update after an hour and a half. Okay, I will be checking in with you again. If you don't want to miss the next one, hit subscribe, you'll get the notification. Hit the notifications bell, because that will tell you when I'm going live. Okay, so thanks for checking in, everybody, and I'll see you in a little while with the next update.
On the day off, keep that camera.